About 5 weeks ago, I started watching Ranking of Kings and I was blown away by how good this series is. In the 2021 season, Ranking of Kings began airing and I totally overlooked it. I judged it way too harshly, and because of this, I missed out on watching this hidden gem sooner. So let me tell you a little about this adorable little giant named BoJji who was born without all his strength. This is BoJji. He's a prince and the next in line for the throne, but many doubt his ability to rule due to the fact that he's deaf and has no strength to wield a sword. But that doesn't stop BoJji from believing in himself. Just because he's deaf and weak doesn't mean he can't do what others can. He just has to do it a little differently. I seriously thought this was going to be a super wholesome story, and even though it really is, it also definitely covers some darker themes. The story is much more complex than what I expected. I love how you think you know where the story is going or that you have a good grasp of who the bad guy is. Then you get hit with some unexpected events that make you reconsider all your previous thoughts. You get to know a lot of the side characters, see their story, and you really begin to like them and understand them and their actions. None of these characters are truly unlikable. Every character is neither good or bad, and everyone does everything for a reason. Now let's address one of the elephants in the room, the art style. I'm not going to lie, the art style is what made me judge it a little bit at first and made me think it was going to be more of a children's anime. It's so simple and yet so visually pleasing with all the bright colors. And I will say, now that I've gone and watched it, kind of refreshing to see this different style. Something I haven't really talked about in my past videos is that I actually really like looking into the voice cast for anime. I really enjoy looking to see who the voice cast is, what other roles they play, and I love seeing their range going from one type of character to another, and sometimes the same kind of character. It's one of the first things that I do after watching the first few episodes. We get a feeling of these characters, and then you start kind of recognizing those voice actors. You're like, I feel like I've heard him before, and soon enough you just know who they are just by hearing them talk. Here are some of the voice actors that I was really happy to see in this series. One of the main characters, Kage, the adorable little soot stain as he was once referred to and now I can't call him anything else, has the same voice actor as Hinata Shoyo from Haikyuu and Luck Voltia from Black Clover. Prince Daida, BoJji's younger brother, has the same voice actor as Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. And his is like clear as day, you recognize it right away. The series is set to have a total of 23 episodes, and I can vouch for the binge worthiness of this series as I watched the first 17 episodes in a matter of days. This story has deceit, betrayal, and redemption, and it's a good example of how being different doesn't mean you can't do what everyone else can. If this one isn't on your watch list, be sure to add it now. I promise it's worth your time.